I've been telling people this from day one, and you've been telling people this even before me. Be prepared when the transfer portal opens. I have no clue what is going to happen, but people like Jedd Fisch is going to start slithering around again, and people like that, they're going to look to raid the Arizona roster. I don't know who they're going to lose, who they're going to gain, but this portal is going to be wild when it opens here.
Yeah, Brent Brennan I got him to admit that people need to be prepared all around the country, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to see teams with nice collectives, and they're going to say, you know what, we went through spring ball, or we're halfway through spring ball. I just don't like our wide receivers. Can I get $300,000 for a wide receiver? Sure. And then they're going to go try to pick their wide receiver and find out which wide receiver for $300,000 is going to come join them. Jedd Fisch is 100% going to mess. I know of a receiver. I know of a couple offensive linemen that he's already messing with. That doesn't mean they're going to go.
Is one of these offensive linemen a very obvious candidate?
No, believe it or not.
Really?
It's not who you think it is.
Okay.
But it might be. But the one I know about isn't the one that you think it is. But yeah, and that doesn't mean they're going to go. They may not go, but they're going to get offers. And a lot of these dudes are going to get offers, and that's just the way that the transfer portal is. And Arizona's going to do the same thing, probably not as aggressively as some of the top schools in the country, right? But they're going to say, man, we really need a defensive end. We're going to go try to find a defensive end. And you're going to see a ton of players enter the portal, and some of them are going to be like, what are we doing? Like, why would you enter the portal?
Tom Duddleston, though, putting out that tweet was very, very good. That was a shot across the bow at Jedd Fisch. We know what you're up to. We do not like it. Very, very good. Very, very good from Dud. Now, Joe Borjon transferring. I'm all right with that. I am. I watched. Listen, I'm okay with swing tackle depth. I do not want Joe Borjon, though, ever starting a game for Arizona. I've seen how it looks. It does not look good.
Yeah, Joe Borjon's bad. Now we can say it. He's just not very good.
Not good.
If you need proof, go watch the Alamo Bowl, where it's like a what's it called, a turnstile, right?
Holy moly, was that bad?
Yeah, I mean, I will say this. I really hope Jedd Fisch goes and gets him. That'd be funny.
That would be really, really good if Jedd Fisch gets him. I would love to see Jedd Fisch get him, but like you said, Jedd Fisch is going to be all over. Jedd Fisch is going to be all over this program, because Jedd Fisch, again, a man of. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it at that. But
man of dignity. And
I will tell people this: who wants to quote NPOB? Who wants to go to smelly, rainy Seattle to begin with? So I will leave it at that. But as far as like Tacario Davis goes with the transfer portal, and we're going to go position by position here in a second. I got to give whatever Davis decides. I got to give Davis a lot of credit here. Davis gave this staff a whole off season. Well, not a whole off season, but 3 or 4 months to be able to show him what he thinks. I respect the way that Tacario Davis went about doing this.
Yeah, I actually right now would lean towards Tacario staying.
I would too.
Again, our favorite word, Mike. It's fluid.
Right.
But the thing is, like, yeah, like he's done it the right way, right? He's like, look, I'm going to give this staff a chance, and if whatever school wants me now, they're going to want me in a month too, right? And he's right. He has a no contact still in the portal. Washington has some pretty good corner depth. Right. Like, he wouldn't necessarily start at UW. Pricelock has been running with the 1s and the 2s a little bit as well. So Tacario is by far Arizona's number 1 corner. In my mind, that would be a big loss. But
that'd be a huge loss. There's nobody else like him on the roster. It'd be a huge
loss.
I
wouldn't be pissed about how he handled it.
But this also is a two-way street. Arizona can go shopping a little bit. Arizona's got 14 open scholarships, Jason Scheer, and
15 now.
15. Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, we talked about getting rid of players on the basketball team that probably weren't going to be able to contribute. This is not a bad thing. But with you got 15 scholarships now. You're going to be able to address some positions of need. And Arizona's going to have, especially on the defensive side, you're going to have some opportunities to be able to come in and play.
Yeah, Arizona's look, I'm just guessing. Let's say 5 guys enter, right? They're going to have like 20 scholarships. Right. so they're going shopping, right? And there's positions where I think they've clearly identified. Brennan wouldn't really answer that directly, but I know for a fact that they're going to add 1 or 2 corners. I know they're going to add multiple defensive linemen, probably ends, because the interior, they're actually better than I thought, and I think what they thought they would be. And they're going to just go around and probably add here and there.